Welcome back to another walkout and test of Coyote Classics. Today Chad and I are checking out a sweet Mopar. This is a real deal 1969 Dodge Coronet RT. This is a badass Mopar.
It is. I mean, this thing loves gas. I mean, that's what it's doing, is burning off a little gas, but she loves fuel, don't she?
Yeah.
You guys want to show them how we get this hood off carefully?
Yeah.
Beautiful hood, too. I don't know this for a fact, but what the previous owner told me, this was a correct lift-off hood, factory hood.
And it's super light. I mean, a guy could do it with one hand, but for the purpose of being careful, here, I'll set up here, or we'll just hold it.
You guys can hold on to it. We're not going to be too long. Boy, the engine bay is beautiful too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The blue in the engine bay is awesome. Power steering, which is huge in a muscle car like this. Hooker headers. Careful. Yep. That's the big thing, is you just want to make sure it's lined up, Brady. It's like that.
I know.
You definitely don't want to damage the paint on this beauty.
That's a healthy motor right there, but normally when you have such a powerful drivetrain, sometimes they skimp on the paint and body, and this thing, you know, paint-wise, you can take it to a show. And
you didn't know this probably, but the previous owner had this for at least 20, maybe 30 years. Long time.
Nice.
Long time. So we put the wheels and tires on it, so the wheels and tires are brand new. We do maybe have the old school ones that he had laying around here too, probably somewhere, possibly.
But who knows? So
but, yeah, we're not sure 100%, but it had some fatter tires on it. And
nice.
so what a wonderful, wonderful car. And how many RTs are out there?
Not
Seriously.
many. You can't find many 69 Coronets.
No, and then find an RT, true RT. Hood gap's beautiful, and the paint on the top of the fenders and the top of the hood and the top of the cowl is just gorgeous. If you don't like the blacked out hood, you know, paint it body color if you want, but I think it looks great.
I think so too.
Front bumpers, show quality, it's beautiful. Grill is original, so there is some little nicks and stuff like that in the aluminum grill. Dalton mentioned this earlier, but most cars do not look like this up and down the sides, do they? Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful paint. Done a number of years ago, but still looks gorgeous. Bottom of the hood is great, like Dalton mentioned. Just a couple little spots that sat around a little bit. We drove it through a little bit of dirt, didn't you, D?
Yep.
Bottom of the fenders, quarters, everything is gorgeous on it. It's got the gloss black stripe to go along, and there's, like I said, just a little bit of dust right there. Back bumper's beautiful. Even the tail light bezels look good, and so does all the black around them. Looks beautiful. All painted gloss black to match the hood, to match the RT stripe. Even the RT, they did a nice job. What a beautiful paint job, Dalt.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I was just saying, did you notice this kind of stuff, the paint around here?
Yep.
And then the paint on here, and just like the RT. Vinyl top is in really good shape. We do have just a tiny little slit right there. Other than that, around the back window, package tray looks nice. Underneath the bottom of the trunk lid is in excellent shape. Inside the trunk's all painted blue as well. Door jamb paint is excellent. What the guy told me when he did this, and I don't know what happened to the original seats, but what he said is he recovered years and years and years ago for comfort. He did some CUDA seats, and that's what these were. So not sure why, guys. I don't know the history on that, but original back seat. Door panels are excellent. Trim around the door panels look good. Headliner is the original headliner still, guys. All nice and up intact. Just a little plastic around the back. Looks like it might be aftermarket, so there's just a little gap along that back window area. That needs to be adjusted. But factory seat belts, really good car. And factory RT. If having a factory RT is important to you, hard to find.
Yeah, they are.
So we got a really nice one. Door panels are in great shape. Original steering wheel, factory tack in there. Original AM/FM, original AM 8-track with an aftermarket Craig 8-track down here. Again, fenders, doors, everything was painted beautifully. Off the car, all the black was painted gorgeous.
Even the door panels with all the wood grains, just super nice.
It is nice, isn't it? Wait a second, let me get that corner of that door. It's all rust free as well. Good solid undercarriage. I pointed this out right here.
Yep.
Other than that, it looks like the original vinyl top, possibly.
Yeah.
Bezels around there are definitely the originals. Right here, they got a few little tiny pits in the bezels, but they did a gorgeous job painting all that. Even here, just very, very nice. I mean, definitely, this guy, he's going to keep the car forever, right? And he did keep it for a long, long time. So it wasn't just a quick paint job. This was one that he was going to have for himself for a long time, and he did.
Just the body, too. I mean, the paint's nice, but just super straight body. Everything lines up well. And there's not a ripple anywhere.
No, it's a good car. Vinyl top again's nice. This side's excellent. The only thing I'm really seeing from that vinyl top is just that tiny, tiny little slit by something. Other than that, it's in really good shape. All the way along here looks good. Factory VIN number showing that it's a factory RT car. Some pine needles from sitting there. That gap's really good too. Doors fit good on both of them, both sides. Should we take this beast for a drive?
Let's do it. I'm kind of excited.
I haven't drove it at all yet. Rubbers have all been replaced during the restoration and paint. We did do all new, I think we did tons of new tune-up stuff, all new plugs and wires and distributor, everything, guys. So we did a ton of new stuff on this thing. New carburetor, just all in the last month. And painting all the jams is gorgeous. We got 4 little holes here on the dash. Obviously something was mounted there. I'm not sure exactly what would have been there. Electric fuel pump. Not super loud though. You can't hear it anyway over the exhaust. But horn works. Factory tack does not work, but it's got an aftermarket here out of the way. 62,388 miles. Judging by the condition of the body, it definitely could be original on the body. It's hard to say. Alternator gauge works, gas gauge works. We have a temp gauge under here just showing us the exact temp. Oil pressure is at 80 pounds right now. Heater fan works, see?
Nice.
You see that?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
No,
Like this.
let me shut it off once. Hear it? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Look at that. Most of the time that's all froze, right?
Yeah.
Day-night mirror. And the headliner, like I said, the original headliner is still in good shape. I'm going to say it could be a 62,000 mile car. Wipers work. Nervous?
No, I was moving the seat back because I had old Craig sitting right on my lap, but the seat comes back quite a ways.
It does, doesn't it? That's what's nice. You know, maybe the guy was taller. Who knows? They're nice. Nice, comfortable seats. Gas gauge works as well. You gotta be careful there.
Yeah. You can just tell this thing is gonna be fast.
Speedometer works as well. Brakes are really nice on it. What'd you do? Did you go like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that. You can't do that in an old car. You think you've got a problem?
I'll just tap my fingers.
Great oil pressure, even at idle 75 pounds. See it?
Yeah.
Idling 500 right now. Isn't that cool?
It is.
Wonder if one of those eagles or something, or vultures, will attack the drone.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that'd be funny. A couple big birds up there.
Like I said, I'm very surprised this thing's got power steering. That's nice.
Yeah, it is definitely nice to have in a big car like this.
Let's just go a little slow for a little bit. I don't want to go sideways and hit that truck. You?
Yeah. That wouldn't be good.
This is just only nasty. But I'll tell you what it also has. This thing's got some awesome gears. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't pushing over 3 to 3,500 RPM.
Yeah, that's nice. It
That's
sounds
freaking nuts,
sweet
man.
too.
Let's This thing's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
This thing's awesome, man. 2,200 RPM right now, doing 60 mile an hour.
Yeah. And even like just going down the road though, that exhaust's not loud in here. There's no
Not at all.
reverb in here. Just
Like
nice.
I said, 2,200 RPM. The speedometer's off with those bigger. I'm going to go a little past it just because I want to prove and show you guys that this is nothing but a cruiser too. I mean, it's got all kinds of horsepower, but speedometer's off about 10 mile an hour. It says we're doing 54. I think we're doing about 65.
Yeah.
But that's with those, what are the 18s or something on the
Yeah.
back. Look at the.
Yeah, it's nice to have those highway gears.
2,900 RPMs right now at 80.
Yeah. That's nice to have. Because then you can drive it and enjoy it. You know, not be
it's a
wrapping
cruiser,
out.
man. Here's your brakes, high speed brakes. Not bad at all.
No.
Especially not for power. You know, just manual brakes, manual disc.
A little 3-point turn action here.
Might as well.
Goes into, hey, we're showing their reverse works too, and it goes into reverse good.
We never have to do that.
No.
I'm impressed with this because it's got everything. Show quality paint, comfortable interior, everything frickin' works pretty much.
And like you said, we haven't drove it
tons
much.
of power and
And it can cruise too. Like
Cruise.
I didn't know if it was gonna be a hot rod or.
that glove box has a mind of its own.
Yeah, it does. It needs a new latch, I think.
Yeah, everything's
Or the
there.
latch
It's just
adjusted.
but-
Yeah,
Wow, great car, guys. I think it's impressive, isn't it?
it is. Check it out on the site, coyoteClassics.com. I'll put a link down in the comments section if you're watching on YouTube. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.